What is up, guys? My name is Tyler and welcome to Season 2, Episode 14 of my FIFA 16 Olympique Marseille Career Mode. We're obviously starting off today's episode with a game in the league against Toulouse. Now, obviously in real life, they're not having the best of seasons. They're probably going to get relegated. One of their best players in real life has moved to PSG in-game. As you can see, he's the top scorer in the league with 15 goals. But with that being said, them losing their best player and probably going to get relegated in real life, they're still somehow in 7th place in the league in Season number 2, 32 games in. That is incredible. So I thought we definitely have to be playing this game just to see their side, really. I kind of want to see what their team's looking like since they're doing so well. And on top of that, we obviously are trying to win the league itself this season, and playing games against teams that sit in the top half of the table is definitely what we have to do. So this is a must-play game as well as a must-win game. We're 3 points behind PSG in the league. I know I've said in the last few episodes that I've been simulating a few games just to make things a bit more interesting. I obviously could have played every single game in the season and probably won the league by a hefty margin, but this makes things a lot more interesting. We're obviously going to be on the back foot. We're going to be trying to win the league, but PSG definitely have the upper hand, so it's going to be a bit of a tough case. But after this game against Toulouse, we are playing the second leg against Real Madrid in Champions League right here, as you can see. And then after that, I'm not sure where Nice in League. I know I just looked at the table, but I wasn't paying attention. We could probably simulate this game. If not, we'll play this game in this episode as well. But without any further ado, let's get into this game against Toulouse and take a look at both sides. I am so happy that that just rhymed. Their team for this game, wow, they didn't really make any signings since Season 1, to be fair, and they still sit 7th. Eno Ezekiel, the only signing. He is a pretty good replacement for Ben Yedder, to be fair. But other than that, that team sits 7th. Incredible. And then for us, unfortunately, we have to go with our second team for this game due to fitness reasons. Obviously, we're taking on Real Madrid next, and I'd rather play our first team for that game anyway. But I'm also giving a game to Maxime Lopez. I haven't played him since Season 1, I believe, but I thought I'd give him a go in this game. He has 91 balance as well as 75 agility, so I thought he could be pretty decent in that cam role, and he's been, asking to play in some games recently as well, so we might as well give him a chance. This is our team. Let's go ahead and see if he can get us the win. Batshuayi's asking for it. Let's find him. Nice ball rolls. He's getting in the box now. Nice no-touch dribbling. Shoot it, Batshuayi. Shoots it with his weaker foot. And the Uruguayan keeper of Toulouse is able to make the save. Come on, Boga. Played in. Batshuayi. Nice little drag back. Shoot. Oh, he couldn't get it off, but Cabela's there. He's offside, unfortunately. Bella in to Jeremy Boga. Takes a few touches, smashes it at goal. But that's another great save. Come on, Boga. Make that run. Repay him. And then forward. Batshuayi's through. Nice little ball rolls to sell the defender. And another save from the keeper. Wasn't a great shot from Batshuayi, to be fair, but it was a great effort for him to get into space like that. And we're still level. And that's where the ref's going to call it. A very boring game. 0-0 the final score. Not many chances for either side. And that's probably going to see us not in the title race for the rest of the season, unfortunately. I mean, that was the goal from day one. But now it looks like we're going to have to focus all of our sights on Champions League. It's in the next game as well against Real Madrid. We just need to get one goal in that game without them scoring, and we'll be going into extra time at least. That is the goal for this next game. You can see by the match facts as well, I think we definitely deserved to get the win in that game, but it was kind of just a boring game where nothing happened, so I can't really say that entirely, but 0-0 the final score. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And before we get into the next game against Real Madrid, we actually have a training session to go through. Anything good, we get 1 A, 2 Bs, 1 C, and a D. That's not a bad session. Dean is just like a little sliver away from that 80 overall. Arias is still a little bit away, but once Dean hits 80, we'll just be training Arias in everything. There's only like a month left in the season. If we can get them all to 80 overall, I'll at least have accomplished one thing this season, since the league is looking very unlikely at this point in time. But either way, now it's time for Champions League, the third thing that I want to achieve this season. If we can somehow get to the semi-final, that would be brilliant, and we have to get a result here against Real Madrid away from home at the Bernabeu. It's going to be a big game. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it and take a look at both sides. So here is their team for this game. Looks like they made 3 changes. Yeah, 3 changes. Luka Modric in for Lucas Silva, Carvajal in for Danilo, and Varane in for Pepe. And then for us, we are actually unchanged from our previous game. I felt like we played well in our last game against them. It's just we got very unfortunate. We missed a penalty, and we just couldn't finish any of our chances. But I think this time around, maybe they'll be a bit more composed. I know they're playing at a bigger venue, but They're used to playing one game against them. They did pretty well against them, so maybe this time they'll be a bit more confident. Let's go ahead and jump into it and see if we can get the result we want. Get out wide. Come on, Ribery. That's a heavy ball from Dean. Ribery gets it anyway. Lassana Diarra is at the end of it, but it was a weak header straight to Casilla. Ronaldo. Oh my god. I thought that went in, but it hit side netting, thankfully for us. Real Madrid are just playing comfortable, sitting back. They already have the 1-0 lead, so I mean, why not? But it's making things really difficult for us to just break inside their box. We're here now, like Remy. I'm just gonna shoot, to be honest. We just need to get a goal. We just need to get a shot off at least. Just get our confidence up a bit, put some pressure on them, and just make them work for that 1-0 result. Yep, yeah, we're definitely conceding here. We are definitely conceding here. Nice tackle, Rakik, keeping us in the game. Nervy first half, and this is how things are looking like at the half. Not sure I showed you guys too much, to be honest. I took a few shots here and there just to get a shot off, but they weren't from great angles whatsoever. But I just feel like I need to calm down a bit. The team itself needs to calm down a bit. We're really nervous. Really nervous. I mean, we just need to slow down, play our game, play the game we've been playing all season. But they're just kind of sitting back, allowing us to play the ball around. It's just, they have so many defenders back at the moment, it's really hard for us to get into their box. And that's why I kind of just took a few shots from some awkward angles, just because it was the first time we actually made it into their box. That's how well they're playing and defending. So what we're going to do is switch to a 4-2-4 formation, try to push for that goal, because we just need one, and we'll be going into extra time. I'm going to switch it like this. Faguli on the right, Diarra, Rafinha in the midfield. This is exactly how I want things to look. If we need to make a change, maybe Cabela, he's a bit low on fitness, but we could probably bring him in as well as Batshuayi. Maybe Fred, he's got lots of stamina in him, so we could possibly bring him in as well, but that's the only change we're going to make at halftime. Let's go ahead and jump into the second half. Arias, play it. Faguli, he's cutting in. Just has to beat Sergio Ramos, but he's going to play it overlapping ball to Loic Remy. That is an identical goal to a goal we scored in the previous episode. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about and you missed it, go and check it out, because I believe it was the first game against Guingamp. It was Sofiane Faguli cutting inside, an overlapping run from one of our strikers, and just a side foot roller into the near post. That's identical to what we scored in the previous episode with Victor Andrade, and we do it again here to keep us alive in Champions League. It's a beautiful play. Make that run. Yes. Nice work, Sofan. Spin inside. He beats Marcelo. Marcelo's been very good defending Sofan, to be fair. But he's in the box here. He's cutting in. Sofiane Faguli, what a save from Casilla. That was headed for the top corner. Get a little counter going here. Playing through Loic Remy in between that gap. Cross goal. Another important save from Kiko Casilla. All right, Remy. What can you do for us? Rafinha's open. Heavy touch. But he's going to control it and find Luka Dean. Play that one out wide. Come on, Ribery. Got two men marking him, but he's going to work this one around. Sees Loic Remy. To Victor Andrade. In the box. That's actually Diarra. Here's Victor Andrade. Takes it near post. That was kind of a rush shot, but it still made Casilla work. We're still in this. Gonna play this one near post. Come on, Andrade. To Diarra. To Faguli. To Rakik. Out wide to Remy. He's gonna dummy this one. Spin inside. He beats Luka Modric. Oh, that's a dangerous tackle from Pepe, but a good one. Damn. And there we have it. That's the full-time whistle. We are headed into extra time at the Bernabeu. They obviously will have the advantage being at home, but I don't know. We played very well in this game, a lot better than they have, so we could definitely still come away with the result, at least take it to penalties. And at full time, I'm not going to make any changes. I think I'm going to keep it exactly the same. Maybe come the end of the first half of extra time, I'll make a change, but really, our bench is just as fatigued as our starting 11, and our starting 11 has better players anyway, so I kind of want to keep that the same. If I do make a change, though, it'll probably be Cabela in for Rafinha, just because he'll be a better penalty taker, or more than likely, yeah, better penalty taker by 6, but is a better penalty taker at the end of the day. So I think that's what we'll do, but until then, we're just going to keep the same team. Let's go ahead and jump into extra time. Finds Lassana Diarra. Lassana Diarra to Andrade. Plays it out to Remy. Remy! Victor Andrade, nice tackle from Pepe. Honestly, he is just keeping them in this game. Not a good pass from Ronaldo. Rafinha takes it away. We're in acres of space now with Sofiane Faguli. Feghoulli's gonna cut in the box. He goes around Sergio Ramos. Oh my god, Casilla is unbelievable. There's Luka Dean. Played over to Lassana Diarra. Let's go out wide with it. It's gonna find Santiago Arias. Arias sees Feghoulli in space. Awful pass, man. There's Lassana Diarra. Finds Remy. Remy into Rafinha. Yes, with his weak foot. Puts that one into the back of the net. Past Kiko Casilla. Finally, we beat him in this game for the second time. It's so deserved. And Rafinha, who used to play for Real Madrid's rival, once again scoring against this team. I'm not sure if he actually scored against Real Madrid in real life, but he did obviously play for Barcelona, and now he's once again, his team at least, is making the rival pay. That is awesome. It's 2-1 on aggregate. Not the changes I was expecting to make at the halftime of extra time, but we're actually going to be playing a bit more defensive. Ribéry or Feghoulli. Let's leave Feghoulli in. We're going to be taking out Ribéry. He's a little bit low on fitness, and I prefer Feghoulli in-game anyway. Fred is just a tank in the midfield. He can go up and down the pitch with ease with his stamina, and his sprint speed has a high work rate, so we'll play him, move him there. I kind of want to take off one of our defenders as well. Let's bring in Mendy for... I know he's not technically a right back, but Arias has struggled a bit in this game, so we're going to play Mendy there. And that is the only... Actually, we'll just bring in Lamina. There we go. Lamina can play right back. So that's the only changes we're going to make. If we do end up conceding, I'll probably bring on Remy Cabella. But for now, this is how things are looking. It's looking like we're going through to the semifinal of Champions League. Let's go ahead and jump into the rest of the game. When that header... Oh no. Oh no, Ronaldo! What a hit! But Mandanda's there. He's been big all season and comes up big once again. And now from the corner, Gareth Bale to whip it in. Oh my god, why did Mandanda just let that go over his head? They are getting closer and closer. From that resulting corner now, Toni Kroos to whip it in. Please clear it. It falls to Pepe, falls to Ronaldo. Into Pepe again, and he puts it wide. Look at Modric, to Benzema. Into Gareth Bale, turns and shoots. Nice save from Mandanda. Once again, 4 minutes left. Just hit the 120th minute, 2 minutes of extra time, of added time, I should say. We're gonna go through here, just waste time. Victor Andrade, can we actually get another one to seal it for us? That's a beautiful tackle. To be fair, they might have one last attack in them. Luka Modric to bump this one upfield. Koulibaly gets fouled, but nothing's called. And that's where the ref is gonna end it. We come away with a 2-0 result at Real Madrid. Absolutely huge result in this series. Unbelievable performance. They were parking the bus. We were down 1-0. And we somehow came away with the result we wanted in the end. Unbelievable performance from them. Showed great resilience. And I can't be more than happy with that result. Can't be more than proud of our players that played on the pitch today. Let's take a look at the match facts as well. I did mention at halftime, I think I did, that I felt like we were the better of the two teams, and the match facts kind of agree with me in that sense. 8 shots on target compared to their 3. We had a little bit more possession. They had a lot more tackles than we did, but I still feel like we definitely deserved that game, deserved to win in that game, I should say. But taking a look at the player ratings, anything great? Fred only got a 4.1, but he was just subbed on, so I don't really know how we got a 4.1. He played pretty well, so I don't really understand that. Rafinha, the man of the match, though, obviously getting the game-winning goal, a huge goal at that. Remy getting a 7.7 for his goal. And as for Real Madrid, what did they do? Varane getting a 5.4, Ramos getting a 5.4. The two starting center backs not playing great. They were the 2 worst performers of their side, but I'm happy with that. I'll definitely take that when I'm playing my opponent. I want my opponent to have awful ratings for their defenders, but either way, we're through to the semifinal. We're gonna go ahead and advance forward. And looking at the teams that advanced with us to the semifinals, Wolfsburg upset Barcelona 2-1 in their quarterfinal game. Unbelievable. I mean, Wolfsburg, they did well in real life against Real Madrid, but I don't really know if they do too well against Barcelona, but obviously in game they did, and now Real Madrid and Barca are out of Champions League. And looking at all the other remaining teams, Bayern Munich and Galatasaray, I really feel like we have a chance to at least make the final. If we don't play Bayern Munich in the next round, if we play either Wolfsburg or Galatasaray, I feel like we'll definitely make the final at least, which would be just ridiculous for our first season back in Champions League. So I'm really looking forward to it. Let's advance forward now. We're going to play one final game in this episode against Nice, and I will leave who will play in Champions League for the next episode. Go ahead and drop it in the comment section who you think we're going to be playing, because I am looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are as well. So drop who you think we're going to be playing out of Galatasaray, Wolfsburg, and Bayern Munich, And other than that, what would we have to look at before our next game? We get 6 million added to our budget after that win, but that's it. We're now taking on Nice. Where do they sit in the league? They sit 12th at the beginning of the episode, but where do they sit now at this point in the episode? We might actually simulate it depending on where they sit. They sit in 13th. We are almost double the amount of points they have, so maybe we could simulate this game, but at the same time, I don't feel like we should, so we're not going to. We're going to go ahead and bring in, let's bring in Capu, move Boga up, and that is our team for this game, and this is theirs. They have a few key players that are very good in real life that are doing well for them. Nampalys Mendy being one at CDM, Boscali, everyone knows him in career mode. He's just an oversigned player that has a high potential. Alisson Playa, a former Lyon player up front at striker that's obviously very good in game and in real life, and obviously everyone knows Hatem Ben Arfa, and he's doing incredibly well in real life, and he scored a back heel against us in this game, in this series, so we definitely have to be worried about him. That's a brilliant ball. Mendy's on side. Wow. Kudu playing it out wide. Michy Batshuayi. He's going to cut in. Dangerous tackle, but he's going to whip it in. And Kudu, oh my god, you got to do better with that. Batshuayi just put that on a plate for you. Lamina playing it over the top. Finds Fred. And the fielder is going to play it back to Boga. Boga, oh, he's still on it. All right, in to Batshuayi with his left foot, turns and shoots. Got a bit lucky there. It did kind of deflect off of their keeper, but it doesn't matter. A goal's a goal at the end of the day, as I've said many times in the series, and we are now ahead 1-0. Boga, right here, got a bit lucky to hang on to the ball, and Batshuayi got a bit lucky to score this. It looks like Hassan maybe got a deflection to that on the initial shot. It looked like he did, but on the replay, it kind of just looks like it went clean through, so fair play, 1-0. Come on, Fred. Come on, Fred. He's a center mid, but he's got pace. And he's going to beat one of their defenders here. He's just going to cut in. What a run from Fred, but what a save from their keeper. Oh my god. It falls straight to Ben Arfa. Thankfully, Spirania got there. Come on, Batshuayi. Nice little cut inside. Going to lay it off to Fred. Fred is still on it. Gonna play it inside to Boga. Nice block from Le Marchand. We probably should have scored from that. Nice little interception from Batshuayi. Playing it out wide to Remy Cabella. He's gonna spin it inside, beats two defenders. Now he's gonna Burba spin, beats the same defender, shoots cross goal. A nice save, and Kudu from the rebound can't get it in. And same with Boga. He gets 2 bites at the cherry, but he's not successful. Oh, they're through here. Lebihan into Alisson Play. A big save, Bryce Samba. Come on, Kudu. Come on, Kudu. Oh, Batshuayi, why'd you stop your run? Oh my god, just seriously, again, like, I know I scored, but I'm just so pissed off about it, because this has happened so many times in this series. Like, it's not even enjoyable at this point. Like the last time it happened, I was laughing my ass off, but this time I'm just like, really? Again? I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in the AI. Like, what a pass. What an assist. It's 2-0. Nice work from Fred. He's gonna cut in. Roulette past one. Over to Remy Cabella. Tries to take it first time. Straight to Hassan. And that's probably going to be the last chance of the game. Unless we can get another one here from this corner. Frank Leka is going to cut in the box. Could have been a penalty. And it is. Awesome. Nice. We do get one more chance in this game. I'm going to give it to Frank Leka because he's been complaining about game time recently. And he did win the penalty after all. So we might as well get a chance to score. But last time I did this, I did miss with Blake Remy. But this time around, we can finish it. Frank Leka makes it 3-0 in the 90th minute. Putting this game to bed. And there was no need to even look at the replay of that goal because I knew straight away the ref was going to blow his whistle, which he did. 3-0 the final score. I just don't know why we can't play like that in every game. It's just kind of one of those frustrating ones where you're taking on a good opponent and you do well against them, but on most occasions you don't do well against good teams, so I don't really know what the deal is. But 8 shots, 8 on target, scoring 3 of those. They had a lot more possession than we did, but obviously we made our chances count. Player ratings, Batshuayi getting an 8.8. He scored 2 goals. Did he get an assist as well? No, he did not. Frank Leka, of course, getting another goal as well. Other than that, let's take a look at their side. Ben Arfa getting a 6, Playa with a 5.3, Mendy a 5.9. Those are kind of the 3 big players I pointed out at the beginning of the game, and they all did pretty bad. Coziello getting a 5.3, someone I'm probably going to sign in my Juventus career mode, but that's it for this game. Let's go ahead and move on. And that's actually where we're going to go ahead and end off today's episode. We played 3 games, 3 very big games, and we also end off with Luca Dean hitting 80 overall. So big episode. I'm kind of happy with how things went. I know I was a little bit upset after we drew against Toulouse, but we had a big win against Madrid, a big win in the league against Nice, so I'm kind of liking how things are going in the league this season. Now, I did ask you guys to go ahead and drop me down in the comment section the team you think we're going to be playing in Champions League next. I know the team, I just saw them, and that's why I'm not going to back out of this training session, because you guys will see who we're playing as well. So be sure to let me know who you think we're playing, and I'll show you who was right in the next episode. But other than that, I've been TRayALLDay or Tyler, and I'll catch you guys next time.